Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Jason from the Thrifting Board, from Jason Thrifts, from Thrifty Business, and it is Thursday. And usually the last week of the year, I don't do a show, but I had missed a couple shows in the last few weeks. I thought we'd do a show tonight, and I thought it'd be a fun one to have all of you involved. So I was supposed to have a full stable of admins, but we've already lost one to sickness and one to a relative sickness. So we're down a couple admins. But I know Bridget will be here. I think Andrew's going to be here. Debbie will be here. I know Craig from Two Dogs Digs is going to hop in. I think Stephanie's going to hop in. And I think my mom, but we're going to bring my mom on in a second. But I wanted to show you it's super duper easy to join a show. Here's what you need, okay? Not a lot. A computer. I think we all have that covered. A computer with a camera. Now, if you bought your computer in the last, let's say, 5, 6, 7 years, it should be built in, but you also can have external cameras. I am using an external one, but I also have a built-in one. And you don't need a big old microphone. All computers will have a built-in mic. If you happen to have a mic, it'll sound better. So that's cool, but you don't have to have a mic. And we're looking for you to be the guest for like 60 seconds. Share with us your best score of the year and or best flip of the year. Now, we already got one person who pre-sent us their artwork, so I know they're joining us tonight. So if you have something that is not recent, if you can grab a screenshot from your old listing or Terapeak, or if it is something recent, send me a link. We'd love to have you on tonight as a 60-second guest or whatever. But like I said, we're already down 2 admins. So me and Debbie and Bridget, we're going to be sharing some scores. I'll be sharing some CD scores, but we're not doing the rest of the tips. It's going to be more about celebrating you, the members of the Thrifting Board, the members of the Secret Beach. So it should be a fun show. So let me have my mom join us. And I'm going to try and show you how easy it is. It's going to be a little bit weird because I'm sharing the screen I'm on. So it's going to give that like do. But all you need to use Chrome or Firefox on your computer. Super easy. So as long as you have one of those 2 web browsers, you're going to click the link that I'm going to post everywhere in about 20 minutes. And then join us. 10 people can be in the show at a time. So live, it'll be me and Debbie and Bridget and probably Andrew. And then I'll have one person, one other guest, you live. And then we can have like 5 others waiting to go. So if you go to hop in and it says it's full, just hang tight. I'll be as we say goodbye to everybody. Then there'll be a slot opened. All right. Hope that makes sense. It isn't real hard. It's super easy. Cool. Eric and Stephanie are hopping in tonight. Yay. All right. So let's have my mom hop in here. So let me share the screen with you. Now, this is what I see. This isn't what you would see, but I am sending my mom the link and she's using Chrome and she's going to click on it. If I can use my mouse. Okay, mommy, let's do it. All right. So as you can see down here, this is me and this is the screen share. So when we have the scores now, mom just clicked the link and you can see she's what they call backstage. She's in the green room. So she's waiting to be live on the show, but she's just sitting there until she is live. I know Melissa's going to hop in and join us tonight. Ooh, look how fun that looks. All right. So now when I click on my mother, boom, there she is.
Hi, everybody. How we doing?
See, that's super easy. Now, of course, you realize mom and I do a show every week. Oops, let me get rid of that. I meant to remove that. There we go. So she's all prepared for it. But it is truly that easy if you're using Chrome or Firefox and your computer has a built-in camera and they all have built-in mics. So super duper easy. There's not much more to it.
No.
You're going to click the link, and if there is an open slot, it'll pop you the open slot. You will be what they call off stage, waiting for me to bring you on. Right. So it's not like you're going to click and be live.
No, come on. If the old lady can do it, right?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And I got to tell you, we got some, do I have my phone with me? Yeah, I do. Those of us who are co-hosting, we're going to do 4 scores, and I'm going to do my CD scores because on Christmas Day, I sold 3 Christmas CDs.
Oh, I got you beat though. On Christmas Day, I sold a Halloween mask.
Nice. But no, you don't have me beat because it's
Well,
actually closer to Halloween
well,
than it is Christmas.
that's true.
So these three people bought music they won't listen to for 360, for 11 months.
Right.
And there's more to this, but I will give you the highlights. The top one cost 3, the bottom one cost 5, and the other one, bottom one cost 2. And those 3 together, so I spent 5 and 3 is 8 and 2 is 10. So I spent $10. And those 3 together sold for, let me get to it. This is the tease to get you to tune in to see more of this stuff.
Right.
There we go. So they sold for $118. I spent $10 and they turned into $118 worth of sales. Okay. So that is Christmas, but I have a little bit more to say about those. So tune in. All right. So the show is tonight, 5 o'clock East Coast, 8 o'clock West Coast. You do not, scratch that, flip that. Sorry. 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. You do not have to be a guest, but please tune in to be a viewer.
Right.
But if you want to be a guest, we would love to have you. So all you can do is click the link. Once I bring whoever's on next, be like, hello, Melissa, how are you? And then we'll, who are you? Where are you? And then what's your best score flip? Now, like I said, if you've got a link or a picture, like a screenshot, send it over to me now. We can kind of do it on the fly, but it would be, no, I just sold the house coat. It would be better if you send it to me ahead of time. So if you plan on trying to be on tonight, send me a link or a screenshot now, because the one we've gotten so far, it's a hell of a flip.
Good.
You got 2,000% return on investment.
Did you say something to them, Jason? Because I didn't get it in right away on the show about muting if they're watching on the one thing and then joining the show, they need to mute the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So if you are watching the YouTube show, before you come in as a guest, make sure to mute your YouTube screen.
Right.
Because live and on YouTube is about 30-second delay. Right. So, all right. But please come on in tonight. It's going to be fun. No pressure. It's not tough. We're just basically just a group of friends, coworkers, colleagues, if you will, just hanging out virtually, just different parts of the world.
Do you want me to send you a picture of my Halloween mask?
Sure. Yeah. I didn't even ask you. Are you hopping in tonight?
I sure am.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I will be back.
So you got to think about what your best score or flip of the year was, yeah, but also share your Halloween mask, because that is funny.
I know. I mean, I was laughing out loud. It was one of those. I said, oh, good Lord. Somebody in Arizona had to have that.
All right. So side note, it is December 26th. And some of you, maybe a lot of you are going out to hit the sales. You all should be doing a virtual sale. So I just posted in the thrifting board the link to my store to show you I'm running a 50% off sale. And hey, if you want to buy something, go ahead. But I did about half of my store on 50% off. Some of it, the older stuff, because of course you want to move the older stuff, and some of the current listings too. That way I'm making it attractive for anyone. So if you watch my story, you'll be like, oh my God, he's had that shirt for 2 years, but now it's 50% off. Oh wait, he only listed that shirt a week ago and that's 50% off. So hopefully, and I just started and I've got 2 sales already.
Did you mix up your categories or did you just go through it and then pick and choose what you wanted?
I went through and I just picked, because when you go through and pick, you can only do 500. I have 1,005 listings. Right. So I just went through and picked about 2/3 older stuff and 1/3 newer stuff.
Okay.
There's some things I don't want on sale. So when you're picky, you get to be picky.
I think I will do that as soon as we get done there.
Yeah. So, cool. Jennifer Pegg just sold a nativity camel just as this live video started. Very cool. All right, so 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. Like me and the admins and Debbie, the co-host of the evening, we'll do our scores first. We'll do a little chat, and then maybe about 10 minutes in, then we'll like, hey, who else around? I know Eric and Stephanie are going to stop in early because they got to leave and go do something. I know Craig and maybe Rick from Two Dogs Digs will be around, so yeah, whoever wants to hop in, come on and hop in. Oh, fun bonus, live guest. Thrifting Board and Cedar Beach member is in town as coming over to be a live guest. I better tell them they better have something ready. Surprise, you're on the show.
Yeah.
And that's it. Any other questions while I got some of you who are watching live? If not, feel free to hit me up. The show is in 4.5 hours from now. But yeah, this should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. I've been wanting to do a show like this for a while. And I thought, hey, let's do year end. So
Sounds good. Sounds real good.
You do anything else at all today, Ma? Did you go out shopping at all?
I did. I went to Walmart. Picked up some things for reselling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got too much to do. So prepping for the show. I had some good amount of shipping to do today. And since we have a visitor coming to the office, it's a little bit of a hot mess. So I'm going to go clean the office up right now. Yeah, Kathy, if it's an eBay, it doesn't have to be eBay. It could be Amazon, could be Etsy, could be Mercari, Posh, whatever. But yeah, if it's an eBay listing and you can still physically see it, eBay listings do expire. But Kathy, if you want to be on, you can still physically see your listing. Yeah, just sold something else. You can see 50% off sale. Boom, boom, boom. Stuff is moving.
Right.
Yeah. So just send me the link. Facebook it to me right now, and then I'll have it ready to go for you. Is Peggy part of the show? Yep, she'll be popping in tonight.
I sure will. Be glad to.
Yeah, I had a lot more admins, and they were all like, when I thought about this idea a couple of weeks ago, Debbie and I were talking about it. I'm like, all right, let's see how many admins around. And about 2/3 were like, yes, let's do it. And then this one got sick, and then this one's sister got sick, and I'm just like, and this one's aunt is sick, but she's still coming. So it's like, man, I was starting to lose everybody due to illness. Which, it happens, and they all feel bad because, of course, it was going to be a lot of fun, but yeah.
I hear we're a lot warmer here today than you are there.
Oh yeah,
65 and sunshine today for us. 65.
That's crazy, Brian. I don't think there is a typical, but I usually ship about 150 to 200 packages a month in a normal month. This month, of course, is going to be amazing. And I will say, and I'll be discussing this a little bit later on, I've had my best December ever in my entire career of 20 years. Has a lot to do with hard work. It has a lot to do with a little bit of luck. It has a lot to do with some help. And I'm not even talking, most of I designed and my wife and I designed and sold a tiki mug. I'm not even talking that. So that's like frosting on top. But yeah, through my eBay and Amazon sales, I have crushed it this month. And I was gone 3 times in the last 6 weeks.
I know.
So I do have a part-time assistant, but it can't be done. I was in other groups today, Mom, watching people saying, I'm quitting eBay. I'm closing my store. It's not working for me. And I've been selling a long time. And I guarantee you they're still selling like it's 2004.
Probably. You gotta change with the times. You gotta move on. Can't get stuck in the rut.
Yep. Oh, someone watching just bought the Kiss Lullaby CD. Thanks, John.
Right.
Yeah. Now look, you might be thinking, oh my God, I can't do a 50% off sale.
Yes, you can.
Some of the stuff we all should price we're making a profit. Even at 50% off, based on what we normally pay for stuff, if it's my mother, it's a quarter. You're still making a profit, but you're going to hopefully clear out some old stuff. You're definitely going to generate money into your pocket. Might not be what you expected, but I got tons of other things to list too. So I want to move some stuff.
Right. So do I. Boy, I tell you, that's my New Year's resolution. I'm doing inventory. I'm going through everything.
Oh yeah. Starting in a week, I'm going to have my assistant start taking the oldest stuff and trying it on new platforms. So it'll be dependent on what the item is, but we're going to be using Posh and Etsy and Mercari and some of the local apps. So every day, part of her day is take the 5 oldest items, and if they're worthiness, maybe they're just time to end them and donate them, but if they're worthy, try them on a new platform.
Sounds good.
Jennifer, thanks. Watching you guys has really helped me. I love eBay. I'm not raking in gallons of money, but paying some bills and growing. Yep. And look, I always use my stuff. Oh, cool. Kathy just sent me her link or screenshot. I always share my number, especially when they're a great number, like this month's going to be, not to be like, hey, look how much I did, but to show you if you find the right mix of products, if you work your ass off. And even though I was gone 3 times in the last 6 weeks, those times I was home, I worked from 7 a.m. to midnight every day because it's that time of year. You want to get the most sales. So I do bust my ass to sell, but I'm reaping the rewards and the benefits of that right now. So I will be sharing facts and figures coming up, but solely for the purpose of encouragement, not discouragement, encouragement. So,
Right. And even though you were on vacation partially, you were still sourcing, you know.
yeah, I was still sourcing.
Yeah.
Don't be a moron. Do not go away 3 times in Q4.
Yeah. That's
In the
hard.
last 6 weeks. It just happened. That's how things worked out. Some was work, some was vacation, but it worked out. It worked out, and I'm still hustling. I'm still shipping. I'm running sales. I've been listing every night, so. But we're gonna have fun tonight. So I hope you join us. 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. You don't have to be on the show, that's for sure. Click the YouTube link to watch, and then in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna post the link to be a guest tonight. So don't confuse the two. Don't show up as a guest if you just want to watch. Because the link to watch will be a YouTube link, and a link to join will say StreamYard. Okay. So if you're clicking a link that says StreamYard, that's the service I use. That means you want to be on the show. If you just want to watch, which is great, just click the YouTube link. Great question. I have been using promoted listings a lot. I've used promoted listings a lot in the last 2 months. I've used them with conjunction with sales, without sales by themselves. I don't have anything promoted right now, but I keep playing with it. I turn it on and I'll do 1%, and I'll turn it off and I'll do 2%, and then I'll do trending plus 1%. So I'm paying higher, but my stuff's going up more. And then I'm kind of analyzing the data. So we'll see. That'll be something we'll be doing shows on coming up, because it is a tool. You are spending more money, but you should be also getting more sales. Yeah, this is our sick admin. Oh, Angela, we're all giving you a virtual hug.
I'm sorry, Angela.
She started to get better and then took a dive. And so she's been sick for at least a week now. So yes, so such a bummer. And but I will give you I'll point to you from Prince. Prince is sending you some love.
There you go.
And I'll send you a cocktail.
Woo-hoo.
All right, so I got to go clean up the office. I got to get some stuff prepped and get everyone's stuff ready to go. So tune in later. We'll see you all in 4.5 hours, and it should be a fun show. So come join us if you want to be on. If not, just pop in and say hi in the chat as a viewer.
Should be fun.
I've got the punies. What's a puny, Angela? Or is that a wrong word?
Or is that the pukies?
I'm gonna guess maybe pukies.
Maybe.
Oh, and you're very welcome. We are happy to answer all questions here on anytime I do a live here on both my YouTube shows, in the Thrifting Board and the Secret Beach, wherever. All right, and that's what we're going to talk about, Don, because they show you what you sold from it being on promoted. So what I'm going to do next, and I haven't done yet, is take about I'll look at like a 100 items that are similar. So like say 100 Hawaiian shirts. I'll have 100 items. Say I'll have 2 Hawaiian shirts that are kind of similar. I'll do one promoted and one not, and see how it goes from there. I'll do it with tiki mugs and CDs, and then we'll kind of look at it. All right, so. We're going to be, really trying to fine tune it and see what works. And that's where I was seeing people complaining in these other groups, and some people saying, "Hey man, I'm killing it." And I'm killing it. Me personally, I'm killing it. But guess what? I'm not trying to sell the same stuff I sold in 2004, and I'm not trying to sell the same way. And I do offer 60-day free returns. All of that plays a part. So, well, I've never lived in Illinois, so. It's an Illinois thing. Yes.
I have never heard that expression in my 76 years.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I've sold things that have been sitting forever, promote listings. Cool.
Good.
What time am I on? Are you on? Well, we're on at 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. Be about an hour, but if we have a few extra guests and we go a little bit over, it's no biggie. It's holiday time. And Mom and I are not doing a show this week. Running into New Year's Eve, and it's my birthday on Monday. And I'm doing a webinar for the Secret Beach on Monday, and I'm throwing a party. So I got a lot to do. So this weekend's going to be spent crafting the webinar and cleaning the house.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm going to go clean, get everything ready. So thanks, Mom, for popping in, and we'll see you all tonight.
All right, gang. See you all tonight. Join us.
Ta-ta. Happy Kwanzaa and happy Boxing Day, by the way, everybody.
Yep. Go Bucks.